Chapter 30 of The Promised Neverland literally fills in the gap between the last page of last week's chapter and fills in the little glimpses, because the last panel of last week's chapter we see Norman and Mama, or Elizabeth, taking Norman to meet with the demons in the meeting point and everything. We get to see the actual events before things happen just a few moments ago in this chapter, with Emma and Norman end up fighting, or Norman having a go at Emma being rescueless, saying that this isn't once or anything like that, and this isn't why he decided to go this way or anything, why he decided this way or anything. And then he asked Mum if she was happy when they were continuing walking onto the meeting point. And she said, yes, I am. She asked if his trunk was empty. He said, yes, there was no point and everything like that. And she says, that's good. I'm actually really happy that I can actually see you and Norman and Ray get to the point where they can just live like they were, happiness to the point where they are ready to be shipped out themselves. And that is pretty much the point where I want to suggest, where when Norman got told to wait in this other room, he looked and was shocked. I do not know what's actually happening here, but the fact that he looks shocked, I'm curious about what's going to be happening, what he saw, and I'm curious if that's where chapter 31 is going to lead into, and we're going to see those events there. Or it could be one of those events where it'll be coming back to later on in the chapter, or later on in the series, and everything gets tied up as well in that part as well. But other than that, it follows on exactly. It comes to the closure of them just waking up next morning, making breakfast and everything, and normalcy is just empty while everybody was getting ready and everybody was getting dressed and everything. So it makes you wonder what actually happened and what did Norman see when he got to the meeting point where he got told to wait by Ma. It's been very confusing. It's been very curious about what's actually happening, and it just makes me wonder. And I want to know your guys' opinions. Well, it just makes me want to think more about what's going to happen now in chapter 31. What is the potentials of what he saw? What's going to happen to him? Because we know he's to death, because he's getting taken away. We know what's happening. We know that he's going to get taken away. We know that he's going to be eating everything out and be killed and making to processed meat for everybody else to eat, for other demons to eat, probably other humans to eat, depending if this is how they've been getting their nurse. So we also learned via flashback that there is still pregnancies in this, and those children get taken off the parents and they get put into these plantation orphanages. We know that, and that is pretty much where everything's lying now. What did Norman see at the end of this chapter, and where is chapter 31 leading now, and where is everything else going with this series? So, like always, comment down below what you liked and didn't like about this chapter. Also, comment down below on my last week's chapter your thoughts and theories as well. But obviously, this is the recent one, so just comment down below your thoughts and theories. What did Norman see at the end of this chapter? Really, give me your opinions. Give me your thoughts as well, like that. Please remember to like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, and everything. I'll see you next time. I've been your host, Kai from Kai's Take Corner, member of the 00 Club. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now. See ya. Okay guys, hopefully you enjoyed this week's chapter of The Promised Neverland. Now you can check out the playlist, check out my recent video as well, check out my update video that will be also included there, and also don't forget to subscribe as well. Also, links to my Facebook and Twitter pages and Twitch page are down in the video description down below, so always check the description box for those links and click those, and like my Facebook page as well. Don't forget to subscribe and keep up to date with all my videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now. See ya.